Hello, my name is Guy Selga, and I just got back from Tokyo, visited Tokyo Disneyland, obviously, went to a ton of book offs, got some video game stuff. So in this video, I want to do a haul of all the things I got. There's not going to be anything too crazy, but I did get some interesting things that I think you would want to see. So without further ado, we're going to go to the desk, check out what I got, talk about each thing a little bit, and I hope you enjoy. I'll start this off with the Disney stuff first. This was purchased inside Tokyo Disneyland, and it's a book about all the signage and some of the props and things inside both of the parks. I think that is a fascinating topic, and it's a good snapshot in time. I have books like this from a couple decades ago also, and they're just very interesting. I can't fully read Japanese yet. I'm learning it very slowly, but Google Translate works perfectly, and it's still packed with interesting pictures and a lot of good information here. So this is a nice little piece of history book that I had to get, and that was 2,900 yen. This was a book off purchase, and it is one of those Tommy ride vehicle toys. It's the Transit Steamer line, but it's Indiana Jones Temple of the Crystal Skull version. This was it say 990 yen? So that's about 1,000 yen cheaper than the buying it new. So just grab that because it was cheap. This is another Tommy toy. I paid full price in the park for it, 1,600 yen. And it's the Jungle Cruise boat. Didn't have that one yet. I did a video about these Tommy toys, so be sure to check that out. I will try to link for it. Okay, these ride vehicle toys were in the capsule machines, and they were supposed to come out on the 18th, but I wasn't going to be in the park anymore for the rest of the trip. But luckily, they released them a day early. I got the one I wanted, which is the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride vehicle submarine. And it's neat because they have a little propeller with a rubber band on it, and you can make the propeller go. So that's pretty cute. The one that I got first, since I wanted the 20,000 Leagues one, was the Jungle Cruise boat. So cool, but I didn't want it. So maybe I'll sell that or give it away or something. But it's still very neat. There were so many items released for the Sparkling Jubilee. Entire store full, all over the park, every store full of it. I didn't find a single item that I wanted, but I did want an item to commemorate it, and so I thought this was the most tasteful item that is actually useful in a sense that I'm gonna put it on my fridge. And but yeah, I do like the design, and it helps me remember my trip to the Tokyo Disney Sea's 25th anniversary. This was 1,500 yen. So that's like $9 or something. So it's not bad. Okay, I got this at Book Off. It is a Tokyo Disneyland musical tour DVD. I actually just watched this, and it's only like 40 minutes long. Now, these are super cheap, like usually 800 yen, so $4 if that even. And it's just a good snapshot into the park, how it was when this was produced, which was 1992, I believe. And so there's footage in here of things that don't exist anymore, and old shops that are gone. There's a shot of the Main Street, the World Bazaar Cinema, which is long gone because the Emporium expanded into it, stuff like that. So I always like to grab these for cheap because they're just a fun little thing. This is just a list of songs that goes through. It's almost like the old sing-along tapes, the old Disneyland fun sing-along tapes that they sold in America. The other DVD set I got is this little bit more expensive, 1,300 yen, but 20% off. So good deal. It's a 25th anniversary Tokyo Disneyland box set, and it just has recordings, pro shots of a bunch of the old shows, parades, and other live entertainment. And these are just fun to see because you really see how the shows used to be. And there used to be a ton of performers, big elaborate set pieces and fireworks and whatnot, and they've definitely scaled back since then. This is a 3D DVD set, by the way, but Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check that out soon. Okay, this is something they still sell in the park, but it's a little more expensive. So I think it's 2,500 yen. It may even be more. So it's almost $20. But I got this at Book Off for 1320. It's the Tokyo Disney Sea Electric Railway car, and it is electric. You can put it on a track, put some batteries in it, and it'll move along. I think it actually makes sounds also. But this is one of my favorite rides in any Disney park because the vibes are just immaculate. You get some beautiful shots of the park and Tokyo Bay, and it's just wonderful and relaxing, and I love it, and I can't get enough of it. These are plushes, the badges that they call them, because they have the little clip on the back that you can put on your bag. I would never really buy something like this unless it's from Country Bear Jamboree, obviously. But I attended the SS Columbia Jubilee Gala, which was event that an upcharge event that took place inside SS Columbia, and you got to eat a little fancy meal and get unlimited drinks, and there was unlimited cocktails as well. I don't drink alcohol, so I didn't partake in that, but I sure did drink a lot of apple tea soda and ginger ale. And there's the glass that you get. They had a special fizzy, sparkling beverage inside this glass when you ate in the SS Columbia dining room, and then they gave you a clean one as you left. So this was about $120, I believe, or maybe it was like $90. But anyway, either way, it was a little expensive, but you did get free reign of the entire SS Columbia while you enjoyed your drinks. You could go up on the decks. You can go in Teddy Roosevelt Lounge and relax. And then they also had a photo booth where you could take pictures with a little fun backdrop. So yeah, that was a fun event, and they gave us these items and also a bag. This was a crazy find. I did not expect ever to find something like this in a Book Off. 2,200 yen, so $14. It is a Club 33 Tokyo Disneyland necklace, and it looks like it's never been opened or used. Club 33, so in the States, in Club 33, it's just, you just got to have money and you buy a membership, and then members can invite guests in. For Tokyo Disneyland, it's all corporate members, and you got to be invited by like whatever corporation is a member of Club 33. So merchandise for it is rare. So to see this for a pretty affordable price is, I was really shocked, and I just grabbed this just because the novelty of owning a Club 33 merch. Oh, I can't believe I almost forgot. I got another Tokyo Disney Resort backpack that has the mouse ears. I've had the black one for over a decade now, I think, and it's getting a little worn out. The ears are droopy, the threads are coming undone. I love the inside. It's great. It's got a bunch of attractions and Miracosta and stuff. So yeah, this was only 1,980 yen, so like $15. And brand new, I think these were like $30 or something. So yeah, good little backpack for going to the parks. Had to grab that. Had to grab a new one. Okay, that's it for the Disney stuff. Shockingly, I think that might be the least amount of Disney items that I've ever purchased on a trip to Tokyo Disney Resort. So we'll get on to the video game stuff. First of all, my friend gave me this. It's a capsule toy of the PlayStation 1, and it actually opens up. You can put a disc inside. It's got the little thing. I should have put this together before. I just haven't had time. Comes with a controller too. Very cool stuff. I went to the official Sega store in Shibuya and got this wallet, this Sega wallet. This was pretty cheap. I think it was only $8. It's probably the cheapest thing in the entire Sega store. A little expensive. I, like many Americans visiting Japan, go to a lot of Book Offs. And I also go to the Book Off here in where I live in Los Angeles. There's a bunch of them. So I got some Book Off merch. I got the little A-frame that's outside a lot of the stores, and it's also a clip. But it's a little delicate, and this was dirt cheap. Less than $1, 200 yen. So had to get that one. Okay, as you can see here, I picked up several controllers. I'll start with the PS4 ones. These are getting way expensive in the States, like almost $50 for a working one. And if you wanted a fully working one at the various book offs or used game stores in Tokyo that I went to, they were about $30. So I got these ones from the junk section, which are still in good physical condition. The only problem with this one was that it said the X button didn't work. So I just took it apart, I cleaned the contacts, and then it works perfectly. So I got a perfectly working in good condition PS4 controller for less than $8. This one was about $19, a little more expensive. I probably wouldn't have bought this, but I found this one way later, the white one. So this was about $18 or $19, and it does have stick drift in the left stick, which is unfortunate. But I will try to replace that and get that working, and then probably just sell it because I don't really need to. I wanted a PS4 controller again because I sold my PS4 when the PS5 came out, and this is a great controller for Mister, so I want to use that on my Superstation. Anyway, moving on, dirt cheap again, 330 yen. This is one of the SCPH1010 PlayStation controllers. I'm going to make a video just about this at some point, but it's the original PlayStation 1 controller before they brought it to America and made it slightly bigger. I just really like the feel of the buttons and the feel in my hands and everything on this one. I already have it, but I wanted to grab another one too, and they're practically giving them away at 330 yen. That's not even a couple dollars. I grabbed this GameCube controller that I have not tested out yet, but it was only 800 yen, so $5 or so, in really good physical condition. The buttons seem springy and clicky and everything, so yeah, wanted to grab that just because it was cheap. As I also did this Nintendo 64 controller, which I also haven't tested out, but the analog stick seems fine. I'll give that a little cleanup. It's not even really that dirty, just a little bit of dirt between the buttons and whatnot, but it's so cheap, and I wanted a yellow one that I had to grab it. Okay, now this is a good find right here. This is a Nintendo 3DS, and I'm sure if you're in the gaming sphere at all, you know that 3DSs are going for crazy money now. So I've sold my 3DS and my new 2DS previously because I thought I didn't want to play them anymore, and I thought I could just emulate, but then I thought, no, I really want one. And of course I picked the worst time to buy one again. So book offs and retro game stores in Tokyo have caught on to Americans coming to Japan and trying to save money, and so they have raised their prices to pretty much eBay levels now. But I found this one, and it's fully working. The only issue with it is that it didn't come with a stylus, which I have one and I put it in there and it's fine, or a charger. Other than that, it worked perfectly. I mean, it's a little very, very minor issues, but other than that, it's totally fine. I already put custom firmware on it. It took me only 10 minutes. This was 18,000 yen plus 20% off. So that's $114 and then 20% off on top of that. So that's a crazy deal. Like I said, in good condition. Love the mint colorway. I really want like fun colors on my electronics now. I don't want like normal boring stuff anymore. So yeah, this was a hell of a find in my opinion. I know nobody cares about amiibos anymore, but Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite series, and I love Solid Snake. And I found this for about $7 US. It was even new in the package. So I grabbed that because, I mean, you gotta love Snake, right? You gotta love Snake, one of the greatest characters in fiction. And I know amiibos are stupid and worthless and they don't do anything, but I'm gonna put this on the shelf next to the other amiibo I have, which is Zero Suit Samus, and then a regular Samus one. So yeah. Okay, we got a lot of games here. But first, a Wii U D-terminal cable. Now, the only reason why I got this, the price tag fell off, but it was like $1, and these sell for about $20 on eBay. Oh, it was 550 yen, so it was like $2 or $3. Anyway, that's not important. These sell for $20 on eBay. I got this just to sell, to be perfectly honest with you. because it was just there in the junk section and it was cheap and I grabbed it. Now, again, before I get onto the games, I got a Nintendo 64, okay? 4,180 yen, which is $26. Working perfectly, comes with the AC adapter, doesn't come with cables, which is fine because I have S-Video and I'm hoping to mod this into RGB. I needed an N64 because I recently got a better CRT and I have the analog 3D, but I wanted, and I also have the Superstation, which also plays N64, but there's just something about having a real Nintendo 64. And even though I had one and I just sold it not too long ago, probably about 2 years ago, I just had to grab another one because it was so cheap. So yeah, I got that cheap controller. I got this. I also got a Rumble Pack for 780 yen, so $5 just to have. So yeah, I have an N64 ready to go to play on a CRT as intended. So anyway, this Pocket Station, I had been seeing these for like $20 in recent years, and I finally found this one. And yeah, you know, it's a little yellowed. It doesn't look 100% perfect, but I think it looks fine. It's a little dirty. I'll clean that up. And it does need a new battery, so I will grab that and play around with the Pocket Station. I can finally say I have one because I never had one before. I got Super Mario Wonder because it was 3,600 yen. So what is that? That's $22.58. Way cheaper than you can get it for in the States. It plays in English. I thought I wanted to try that Switch 2 version, but then it got bad reviews, so I probably won't do that, and I'll probably just play through Mario Wonder again. And did I say Wonder? It's Wonder. Anyway, Mario Kart 64, 182 yen. Again, it's like they're just giving it away. This game, you can go to almost any book off and they'll have stacks of these for this cheap usually. Don't pay more than like 200 yen for Mario Kart 64. You know, another weird one, Final Fantasy 15. I want to give this another chance. And at 480 yen, which is only a couple bucks, I thought this was probably the best way to do it. Not much more to say about that. Christmas Nights on Sega Saturn, 720 yen plus 10% off. I had the English version of this at one point, but I sold it long ago, way before it like quadrupled in value. But anyway, this was so cheap I had to grab it. Now that I'm looking at this, I bought another Famicom Disk System game, Super Mario Brothers 2, but it's not here, so I don't know. Anyway, Kid Icarus. I don't have a disk system yet, but I do want to get one at some point, and so I grabbed it because it was cheap enough. Just, you know, there's nothing mind-blowing here with the games I'm getting, by the way. I hope nobody's like offended by that or anything. I just kind of like grabbing cheap games. And so yeah, Sega Rally Championship on Sega Saturn for 300 yen. They're, again, giving it away. Pocket Fighter for PlayStation 1, 1,500 yen, $9 or so. This is a fun game, and that's a really good price for it. Vampire Savior for PlayStation 1, another great Capcom fighting game, 1,500 yen. Love the art on this, and just those Capcom fighters look so good on CRTs. I'm trying to buy stuff like this that will blow my mind on CRTs. Before I get to that, Super Smash Brothers for N64, 270 yen. Again, giving it away. And then finally for the games, Beatmania 2DX 4th Style. I used to have every single one of these for PlayStation 2, and then I sold them all. And, you know, to be honest, I kind of regret it. They're so cheap now that I'm just kind of picking them up as I go along. So every trip I'll grab a couple of these for PlayStation 1 and 2 and see if I get the whole collection. Okay, that's going to do it for all the items. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Ending this video with a picture of a dude I saw on a unicycle with a cat on his shoulder as I was roaming Tokyo. Thanks a lot. Leave me a comment. Be sure to subscribe and see you next time.